Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So this video is going to be I guess an informational video. As you guys know, I've been missing for a while, and I recently did an update on my tummy tuck, and I was so happy. And I had planned on continuing to do some videos with my I guess my health journey, eating properly, and just staying on track with my diet and not wanting to ruin my tummy tuck, because it was an investment and I wanted to make sure that I maintained it in a healthy way. So I did that video, and those were my plans. So along the line, I did that video and I had not uploaded it for like a couple months, and within that time frame I had a whole lot of other things going on. My grandfather was sick, and he still is sick, but he's still here. You guys don't already know that he was diagnosed with prostate cancer, and it has metastasized to his bones. So right now he's in hospice, so we're just trying to make him as comfortable as possible, and he's doing okay. So with that being said, I was doing a lot of traveling back and forth to help take care of him. And when I got back from taking care of him, I went to visit my own doctor. And when I went, I did my whole annual of everything, and of course it's around that time for me to do my mammogram. And I've also noticed a lump in my right breast. So after we did the workup, and I went to the doctor, and I was like, hey, I noticed that I have a little bump right here in my right breast here. I noticed it all for like a couple months. Self-exam. So I was in the shower, and I would notice that I had the lump. So I just went to the doctor, and I had her take a look at it, and she decided that she wanted to do a mammogram since I've never done one, and I really don't have a lot of breast tissue. So I was kind of like, well, what are they gonna do? But anyway, we got there, we did the mammogram, they found an abnormality. They decided they wanted to do an ultrasound. So we did an ultrasound. Upon the ultrasound, they still thought it was abnormal, so I did a ultrasound guided biopsy, and the results came back on my birthday of this year in February that I had breast cancer, and the type that I have is it's invasive lobular carcinoma in situ. The most prevalent one would be, anyway, I'm sorry, got all discombobulated because I kind of lost everything. Anyway, I was diagnosed with invasive mammary carcinoma with the lobular features. So that's basically the cancers in the lobules of the breast. The most prevalent one would be the ductal carcinoma, and that's the most prevalent one. And because of my age, it was kind of concerning on how I would be able to get this kind of cancer so young, because it's such a small number of women that get this cancer. Normally they're in their 50s, either older. So I had to go through a whole bunch of genetic testings, and well, not a whole bunch, I just did some genetic testing and all these doctors, and I'm currently seeing the doctors now and still trying to process everything. It's not easy, especially when I'm breaking it to my kids and family and stuff like that, and trying to just keep myself elevated. Some days are good, some days are bad. I just try not to think about it too much and just go about my business every day. Right now we're dealing with the COVID-19, so my surgery was canceled or postponed. I do plan on having a double mastectomy. Um, that is my choice. I was given the choice to have a lumpectomy and with radiation, and I chose to have a mastectomy on both breasts just because, you know, they say the risks are about the same. There's no real difference, but just for my peace of mind, I would prefer to have a mastectomy on both sides, so I don't really want to think about it later on down the line, at least not when it comes to my breast. I don't want to think about cancer at all, but it's hard to think about it when it's in your body and it's kind of like just taking over everything, and your body's not your own anymore because you feel all the choices that you make aren't choices that you necessarily would make without feeling that you're forced to make these decisions. But yeah, so you kind of feel out of control. So yeah, I go through those feelings where I feel like I have no control over my body and what is going in it, and how to get rid of it. So yeah, with that being said, my genetic testing was negative, so I don't have, there's nowhere in my medical family history where cancer is, there's no genetic mutation, there's no gene. It's just a fluke. It just happened. There was no reason why it happened, it just happened. Anyway, the type of cancer that I have is estrogen receptor positive and progesterone receptor positive, and HER2 negative. I'm still learning all of these words and what they mean and stuff like that. So basically it's just saying that this cancer is feeding off of the hormones that's in my body naturally because I'm female. So I have to take medication right now, which is tamoxifen, to help to slow the growth of the cancer, if not stop it, if we can, until I'm able to have surgery. So hopefully COVID-19 goes away and I can have this surgery and have this thing taken out of my body soon. Recently I did just finish, about maybe a week ago, I did do my egg retrieval. I harvested my eggs, and I did go through a round of IVF just because, not saying that I want any more kids, but I don't know what I want. I have my options taken away, so I'm doing what I think is right, just to keep my options open, because I don't know if I'm going to be placed on any kind of chemo or what kind of treatment to destroy my eggs. If they'll be destroyed, they might not even be destroyed. That might come out and everything is still great. So cross fingers on those. And yeah, I just wanted to give you guys an update. If you want me to update you more on what is going on with me and appointment visits that I've been doing and medication stuff and these ups and downs, these emotional roller coasters, because it's a lot. It's a lot. I'm going through a lot. On top of that, my grandmother passed away due to COVID a couple weeks ago, and my aunt was in the hospital on the ventilator for over a month due to COVID. So my family's been pretty much dealing with a lot, and I haven't told them, but I've decided to do this video for everyone and I'll also be telling my family about my diagnosis. So if they don't already know, I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna end the video right here. I love you guys so much. Stay safe. I know that they're kind of opening up different states right now, but I still think that we need to stay home and stay away from this virus that we don't know how you get, but it is deadly and it's very serious and it shouldn't be taken lightly. So please stay safe and stay home. Anyway, I will talk to you guys in another video. Bye.